Hi, today we will be making this twin wedge vise, kind of like a twin screw vise except with wedges. So I don't have a woodworking vise yet, and this is really useful. You can plane, saw, bore, cut joinery, and a lot of other things. I first start by cutting two pieces of 1x6 to 15 inches. And in both of them, I lay out some square mortises for some 2x2s to fit in. In each mortise, I drill a hole and just chisel out the excess waste and squaring up the hole. Just make sure that it fits our 2x2. And it doesn't need to be friction fit, it should actually be kinda loose. Next, I get the length of 2x2 and just get another one and copy that length. In this case, this one is about 8 inches, and I'm just going to cut mortises, and this will be an all the way through mortise, and it should be able to fit a 3/4 inch wedge. I've drilled random holes. You can measure them out if you want, but they're so that you can get a random piece of metal or dowel and stick it in, so you can choose what size of wood you're going to put in. And do you know why there's some 1/4 inch plywood at the back? Because after doing those, I tried to test it out, and since we're going against the grain there, you'll just pop the bottom out. And the simple solution to that is just to reinforce it with plywood. So here we come to a problem. I've angled the wedges too steeply, so they can't really tighten that much. So if I'm applying any force sideways, as you can see here, it won't really work because it will just move side to side because the clamping pressure isn't that strong. Even though I put a spacer below, it still doesn't work. So I will just cut new wedges. In comparison, here's the old wedge versus the new wedge, and I've made the angle shallower so it should hold tighter. And when I hold the board like this, I usually put a spacer below so it can hold tighter instead of just closing in at the bottom. And as you can see, I can really just push it down in more and really tighten down on this. And this thing is held super tight that I can even like shake the workbench with this. And my workbench is pretty sturdy, not the sturdiest though. Here's just some plain clips I find satisfying. Back to the video. So if I wanna cut some 2x material or do anything with it, I can just adjust the vise. And now I can just put it in. Make sure I clamp it with even force from the wedges, because if you clamp one side harder than the other side, then the hold of it won't be that strong. This is the hardwood block that I get my wedges from, and I've always needed to saw the wedges sideways, which was just so hard and inconvenient. And now I can saw it upright because I have my first ever vise. And I can't believe I lived so long woodworking without a vise. And you see it racking a little bit, it's because of my unstable bench top. And also, it's not that thick. I would actually recommend you guys to make it at least 1 1/4 inch thick, because my vise is too thin, and if it's too thin, it kinda bends a little. I hope you enjoyed this video. I won't make it the next video, but soon I will test out this vise. Thanks for watching. Bye.